Get off my land! Now!
Daddy, please! Caleb loves me. You can't throw me out. I'm your daughter.
I warned you not to marry that ranch hand. Now let's see you survive on your own.
No daughter of mine lies down with trash. It's over, Helena. You chose poverty. You take nothing from here. Not 1 cent.
Mr. Sivas, you can have all the money in the world, but you don't have anyone's respect. I don't need your luxury to make Helena happy. Come on, my love.
Where do we even go now, Caleb? My father will burn everything I ever had.
My little house in the village, Helena. It's simple, plain tile roof, but there will never be a day without love in it, or food on the table. I'll work twice as hard for you.
Well, look at that. The little princess of the ranch turned drifter. The boss sent a message. Any neighbor who gives Caleb work, the fire finds their land next. You two are blocked in this whole county.
You're the old man's little lapdog. Tell him he doesn't command my arm or my will to work.
Shame, Helena. You traded the air of this whole region for a man who won't afford your lunch tomorrow. Good luck in the slums.
Caleb, what if my father is right? What if I'm just a weight on you? You lost your job because of me.
Look at me. You walked away from a fortune. For me. Your father thinks money buys people's destiny. He's wrong. Tomorrow morning I go to the city and I find work. Nobody is going to break us.
Your credentials as an agricultural technician are excellent, Caleb, truly. But I received a very peculiar phone call this morning from old man Silas. He said if I hire you, he cancels the grain supply contract with my company. The whole contract.
I understand, sir. His power reaches far. I won't bring trouble to your door.
Sit down, son. I wasn't finished. Old Silas thinks he runs this entire state. What he doesn't know is that I despise threats, and there's something else. I knew your biological father, Caleb.
My father, sir? My father died when I was a child. That's all I've ever known.
That's what your mother told you, to protect you. Your father was the true owner of the land where Simus built his main ranch. All of it. Simus robbed your family, son, decades ago, and he built his empire on top of what he stole from you.
Dad, what are you doing here? Get out!
I came to collect what's mine. You signed the inheritance agreement last year, remember? You married that wretch without my authorization. And a little secret clause gives me the right to take the only thing your mother left you, the shares in the city company. Hello, ranch hand. I'm here with my daughter in your charming little house. We're just settling accounts, she and I. Family business. Don't rush back on my account.
Silas, take your hands off my wife. I'm coming there right now, and I am not coming alone.
Big words for
I found out who you really are, old man. I found out what you did to my father. Your umpire ends today.
What did he find out, Dad? Caleb's father. What is he talking about? What did you do? That's my husband.
Silas threw a ranch hand off his land for daring to marry his daughter. He had no idea he was throwing out the rightful owner of every acre under his boots. The door swung open that night and Caleb walked in, and he did not walk in alone. Mr. Reed came with him, 2 lawyers came with him, and a county records clerk came with him, carrying a folder that had waited 30 years for that exact moment. Here's what was in it. 3 decades ago, the land where Silas built his mansion belonged to a quiet, hard-working farmer with a young wife and a baby boy. Silas wanted that land. The farmer said no. So Silas did what men like Silas do, forged signatures, a bought judge, a debt that never existed called in overnight. The farmer fought it and the fight killed him. Some say the stress, some say something worse. His widow grabbed her baby and ran, changed their names, and told her son his father simply died. Because she knew that a boy who knew the truth would grow up and come back. And men like Silas bury boys like that. She was protecting him. She just couldn't protect him from falling in love with the thief's daughter. That's the part that breaks even Silas's lawyers. Caleb never targeted that family. He didn't know. He fell for Helena because she was kind in a house built on cruelty. He got thrown off his own stolen land by the man who stole it, blocked from work in every county the old man's shadow touched, and he still stood in a dirt floor house and promised her nothing would break them. He was fighting a war he didn't even know was his by blood. Mr. Reed knew. He'd known Caleb's father. He'd watched Silas grow fat on a dead man's land for 30 years, waiting for a way to prove it. The moment that Resume landed on his desk, with that face and that name behind it, the wait was over. The clause Silas was so proud of, the secret trap in Helena's inheritance, never got signed. Instead, Silas got served. Land fraud, forgery, witness tampering, because Dutch talked the second the lawyers mentioned prison. Hired muscle is loyal right up until it isn't. The mansion, the fields, the cattle, the grain contracts, all of it froze under investigation, and every acre traced back to a forged deed with a dead farmer's name on it. Helena didn't go home with her father. There was no home to go back to. Within a year, the court returned the land to its rightful heir, and the ranch hand who wasn't allowed to work in the whole county became the largest landowner in it. He and Helena moved into the mansion her father built on stolen ground. The first thing they did was hang a photograph of Caleb's father in the main hall, and Silas, the man who said his daughter chose poverty, he was right about one thing. Somebody in that family ended up with nothing. It just wasn't her. So ask yourself something. The powerful man in your town, the one everyone fears, the one whose money makes his version of the story the only version. How sure are you that his empire started clean? And if the person he crushed to build it ever walks back through his door, whose side of that story will you have been standing on?